'cause I've got a feeling champion song.
So welcome to the channel, fam. Hi, I'm Lita and I read cards. So today's reading is going to be, what is my partner trying to communicate to me but is unable to? The reason why they're unable to, it could be a plethora of things. It could be that they just don't communicate well. It could be that they're frightened. It could be, I don't know, shit. It could be a lot of things, but I think probably most of it will revolve around fear or inability, and we're going to let the cards do it. I also thought that a good deck to use would be a deck that I don't feel communicates that well. You know, I'm hoping that in taking a deck that I have put on the shelf, because I just didn't feel like it communicated that well, I figured like it is the deck's opportunity to shine and say, hey, everyone has issues with communication, and it's not necessarily the cutest or sweetest thing to do to put someone on the shelf because they're unable to communicate properly. And so I figured it might show out. It might show out because it's going to be reading for those that have issues with communications. Those of you that watched the last video and I was talking about caduceus, there it is. I made you guys a quick info insert about caduceus. If you want to read it, just take a screenshot and take a read. But I thought I would put it in there because I am aware that it's not traditionally what would be associated with healing. But in modern times it is. But I thought you might like the info. All right. So, we're going to do 4 groups. Do I want to pre-deal the groups, or do I want to give y'all something to choose from? I want to pre-deal the group. This is a beautiful deck, though, by the way. I don't even know if I did a flip through of this deck on the channel, and I may just, if I haven't already. This is a beautiful deck. There were things in here I just couldn't get with at the time, and I may feel differently because I have changed as a person. I have changed as a reader, and sometimes we'll find that when we change and grow as people, we understand people that we couldn't understand before. So sometimes they may not be able to express because of you. Now, okay, let's not do that. Let's just get into the reading. Let's just let the cards do the talking. All right, fam. So we have our 4 groups here. I want to say something that I didn't say at the top of the video, but as I was dealing, it was in my head. I noticed I was hella tongue-tied trying to explain this video and explain the reasons why. Now, it's not like I don't get tongue-tied. There are a lot of times when I do, but I noticed it was really shitty just now at the intro of this video. And I'm wondering, is it because we're about to talk about things that people have a hard time talking about? I don't know. Let's find out. Here are your group choices, though. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. While you all are deciding on your group, I'm going to go on and give you guys my spiel. I want to thank everyone that subscribed to the channel thus far. You guys are the GOATs, all right? If you find yourself watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel as of yet, I ask the same question every video, fam. Why the fuck not? It's free, it's fun, and we're getting facts. Hey guys, so I know it looks like I shifted a little bit. It's because I did. Because I need a screenshot. I'm going to use it for the thumbnail, but you don't give a fuck about all that, do you? Let's see, I need to pick a group. Okay, I have. Not gonna say which group, but if y'all watch me enough, you'll be able to figure out which group was mine, because it'll be the most fucked up, mixed up group there is. Let's just get into it, guys. Let's start off with group number 1. So group number 1, let's start off with, what is your partner trying to communicate to you, but they're unable to? We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Cups. So group 1, Your partner is trying to express to you that you are everything that they need. They feel like this could be everything that they need, but they feel like you're often picking fights because of the confusion that's going on in your head. It's like you have confusing thoughts. It's like you're allowing outside influence, outside thoughts to confuse you, and it's starting fights. And they don't want to be fighting with you. They're actually really happy with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see why is your person so happy, because I want to see if it's just lip service. Because sometimes, okay, there's our first card. Sometimes people will just say, oh no, you're everything that I want, and it's bullshit. But let's see. Ooh, okay, group number one. I like y'all. I like y'all style. Okay, your person says that you are everything that they want because you are just. Okay, you are righteous. You have rules and you follow them. You do things in order. You treat people fairly. Also, we have Taurus and Libra. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, I take two things from this. Okay, I know that you all are aesthetically pleasing. Definitely, just all the way around. But because we have Taurus and Libra, it implies the Empress card for me, because the Empress card is Taurus and Libra. Your partner feels like you're a great provider. And I mean in the emotional sense, or provider of life. You're very nurturing. You're very wise and powerful and beautiful. And in particular, if you're a woman, I want you to see this. Now, you may not want to hear this, but as a woman, if you're a woman, they like you because they like the way that you speak. And that's why we have the bird here. We have her communicating to the bird. They love the way that you speak. Okay, it's very calming, very peaceful. But in particular, they like your tits. Like, they're like, you got some great tits. I'm sorry, I had to say it. And if you're a man, you see what he's holding there? Snaky, snaky. Phallic symbol. They like the wang. Okay, but all in all, I say all of that to say this. Your person really does see you as the end all to be all. The person that they want to grow old with, build a family with, share the wealth with, build new wealth with, spread y'all's wealth down to your future generations, okay? Now, why are they unable to? I mean, we kind of saw it here, but let's see if we get a better picture. So we have the gentleman, we have the scythe, and we have the heart, okay? It kind of feels like someone else has broken your heart. Someone else along the way broke your heart, okay? And they were very harsh. They were very harsh with your heart, okay? And it looks like it may be multiple, because I have one man, two men, three men. Let me see if y'all can see this better. There's man number one. There's man number two. And there's man number three, okay? And you don't have to be a man. Like I said, it could, I mean, you don't have to be a woman. You could be a man. It could be about a woman. But the point is that you have had multiple lovers, it looks like, that just really cut you down while you were trying to express your love. And they feel like now you're very defensive and confused when they're just trying to show you love, all right? And that's why they're unable to express what they want to express. But what they want to express to you, baby, is you are it. You are it. You are their forever person. You are it. You fill the boxes. You're full abundance, okay? Intangible, in real life, okay? Not just in thought, not just in feeling, not just in passion, but all things tied together in a physical vessel. You're it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, group one. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move right on into group number two. So group two. Oh, I'm sorry. I made the screen mess up. I'm sorry, guys. What is your partner wanting to express, but they're unable to. Let's just get into it. We have the King of Wands with Caduceus. We have, this is the Page of Swords. And we have the Eight of Swords. King of Wands. Page of Swords. Eight of Wands. Well, I know the first thing is that you filled them with desire. You taught them how to switch things up. They have transformed as a human being. They are healing. But they are in the process of healing. But they are healing. Okay. Group number 2. What your partner wants to express to you is that although they are in the healing phase, okay, and they really are healing because of your passion, because of your brightness, it activates them, it powers them up, and they watch you. They watch how you move, okay? And so you are setting the example, all right? I take this back. Because this is Page of Coins. That's why I didn't like this deck. I think it was misleading. Oh, okay. So I started off with the first part, which is true, okay? Your person is changing. Your person is growing. Your person is healing, and they're filled with passion. They feel like they can do anything. They can change anything. They are in their master energy, but they are moving slowly. And the reason why they're moving slowly is because they are trapped in something, okay? Something is trapping them. Something has them held hostage, okay? And it's mental. It's mental. But it's real nonetheless. To me, a lot of times people point out that the Eight of Swords, because it's a mental card, that it's just a mental prison. But if you really taking a look at that picture, it kind of shows that your thoughts manifest themselves in reality a lot of times. And there is actually a little prison built around them. Okay, there's a physical prison. Plus, they're blindfolded. Okay, so they can't see. We all can see that there's a way out, right? Because we're on the outside looking at them. But from where they are, they can't see a way out. So it is a real prison for them, okay? But the point is that they're moving kind of slow because something's holding them back. Let's be nosy. What's holding them back? What's got them in prison? 2 cards free. What's holding them back? What's got them in prison? We want to know. So we did end up getting that Page of Swords after all. And we got it with the Seven of Wands. You know what it is? It is outside interference. It's things that their friends are saying. Friends or family, or hell, maybe even, I mean, with it being such a negative message, and because I see them defending themselves, and I know that they're being trapped, it could even be exes or things like that. But, in particular, though, people are saying things about you. People are saying shit about you to your person. And it makes your person feel a little on guard. Yeah, people are trashing you. All right. And it hasn't stopped your person from moving forward, but it's definitely fucking slowing them down. All right. And I did all of that. And we had 3 cards here for why they can't express it to you. So let's just go on and do them. We have the writer, we have the book, and we have the boudoir. Like I said, people are talking about things that are supposedly secret knowledge about you. In particular about your bedroom behaviors. Maybe who you've bedded, who you've wedded. Maybe it's even, maybe people are even making them feel like you have lots of people secretly giving you offers to bed and wed you, okay? But it's really got your person on edge, and I don't know. What do you do with that? What do you do with that? We're not going to do advice. That's just not part of today's reading. Maybe you could find another video on here where I'm giving advice for something like this. But that's the issue. The issue is people are talking. The girls are talking. The girls are talking. I'd be willing to bet it's a female doing all this talking. Although I see a lot of male energy here. So I feel like the male friends have something to do with it. But just in my gut, I feel like the girls are talking. And your person, whether male or female, is being thrown off by it. It's fucking with them mentally, okay? And that's what it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, group 2. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move right on into group number 3. So group 3, what is your partner trying to express but is unable to? I'm going to try not to explain the why in the first 3 cards, because I've been doing that, because you know how the cards are. Sometimes they talky. And I said that this deck doesn't communicate well, and all of a sudden today he is just chatting it up. He is chatting it up. So let's see. What is your person trying to communicate but they're unable to? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the bonus fortune card for Fortuna bonus. Okay. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Let me tell you what your person wants to tell you. Your person wants to tell you that they want to provide for you. They want to give you everything that it is that you want and need. They want to give it to you so much that they're willing to take on extra work if need be. And that in a way they already are taking on the extra work. They're doing whatever it is that they need to do to provide a stable life with them for you. Okay? This doesn't necessarily mean like a 9-to-5 job. I want you all to realize that there are so many jobs in the world, and they all aren't jobs that are meant to go out there and serve other people outside of yourself. When people do things like cook for you or clean for you or drive you around or handle your appointments for you, or they're your therapist, friend, masseuse, lover, especially if they your super lover. Not even gonna lie there. You know, all of these things are jobs, whether you realize it or not. They take work. They take an exertion of force. And a lot of times we don't appreciate it. If they raise your kids, if they carry your kids, birth your kids, nurse your kids, this is fucking work. Okay. So we need to start appreciating people for the work that they do for us, because your partner is putting in overtime. Cue Gladys Knight. I'm working overtime. Dedicated to... Oh, that ain't Gladys Knight. That's the wrong song. God damn. That's Vanessa Williams. And I was thinking about save the overtime for me, darling. Don't stay away too long. Maybe you feel like, because that's the song that I was thinking, but it's not the song that I heard. But since I was thinking it, maybe you feel like they are working so much that you're not getting what you need from them. And they're trying to tell you that the reason why they are working so much is because they want to make sure things are stable for you. I had to throw it in there because I could hear it. Like, I could hear it, feel it. Let's get into the why they're unable to express this to you. We have the dog, we have the flowers, and we have the cloud. Okay, so the issue here is that you're just really kind of pissed off with them all the time. And even more so, your partner feels like you think that they don't appreciate your love, or even that you're cheating. I mean, or even that they're cheating. Are you cheating? I hope you're not cheating on this person. And they out here fucking busting their ass for you. But I think you feel, and I had to say that because I'm a vindictive person and I know how that goes. I know how you may think that they're cheating, and then you decide, well, if they're cheating, I'm cheating too. but you don't even know for sure that they cheating because maybe you're not the type to be going through people's shit and all of that because you're too mature for that shit, right? And sometimes things look like what they aren't. Now, remember, I told you that because for whatever reason, the universe wanted you to hear that. Things are often not what they look like, okay? But your person is unable to express this to you because you're just really kind of pissed off with them. Like, you're really just in a bad mood. And you know, and they're just, you know, they're trying to do what they should do, but you don't feel like they're doing what they should do. Quick suggestion. Maybe it would benefit you to tell your partner what they can do to make you feel appreciated. Now, I don't mean like no big shit like, I want to go. Take me on a cruise to do. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the little things that make us all feel appreciated. Some of us, it could be compliments. For some of us, it just could be a good conversation. It could be that they give you a massage. It could be that they cook for you. It could be many things, right? But maybe you should express to your partner the small things that they can do for you to make you feel fulfilled as a partner, because I see that they doing some big things, but sometimes people get caught up in the big shit and they really miss out on the little shit that makes all the difference. And that is really what I'm seeing here. Okay, guys? So I hope you've enjoyed this message, group number 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move into our final group, which is group number 4. So group number 4, before I get started, I want to say this. I owe this fucking deck an apology because I believe I got this deck when I was going through everything that I was going through, right in the midst of it, you know. Well, I don't think I told everybody everything, but my father was fighting cancer. I ended up needing to get a dual hernia repair. And then once we both were out of the hospital, I ended up contracting COVID. I ended up giving it to the whole household. I spent 13 days in the hospital, and I spent half of those days unresponsive and suffering from sepsis and blood clots. My mother ended up being hospitalized while I was hospitalized, and I wasn't aware. And when I woke up, there was nothing I could do. They wouldn't even let me see her, even though she was in the room across the hall. I ended up having to escape the hospital because they wouldn't let me check out, and they were mistreating me, and I needed to get out. This is, I don't know what's going on in your group 4, but if I'm telling you, because I haven't quite gone into it in depth, I feel like you need to hear it. So I'm going to just go on and give it to you. I did receive, I was stuck in a place when I was not responsive for all those days. And all while I was stuck in this place, I was there and it was just so dark. The water was dark. And there was a voice talking to me. And that voice just kept telling me the same shit over and over. You know, it was like, you can't depend on anyone else to help you. This is a situation where you're going to have to help yourself. And once I really woke up, I still could hear the voice telling me, you got to do it for yourself. If you don't get out of here, you won't come out of here. And I asked them to leave, and they didn't want to let me leave. And finally, I had a nurse come in, and she asked me what were they doing to me because of all the markings all over my body. And, you know, and I told her, I got to get out of here. Like, I have to get out of here. I feel like they're experimenting on me. I feel like they're just going to kill me. And she was like, I'm going to get you out of here today. She was like, this wasn't supposed to be my room. And she's like, but, you know, I felt like this needed to be my room. She's like, I'm going to get you out of here this morning. She put in the orders to get me out. She got the doctor up there to finally talk to me because they wouldn't. He told me that I didn't have enough oxygen to probably make it to the vehicle that was going to take me home. And I'd probably die from my room to the vehicle. And I told him, I'm taking my chances. Try me, because I think I'm going to live. Long story short, I made it home. I started healing quickly. I put it to you this way. I came home, and the next day I was driving. And when I came home from getting some food for my sick children, I'd heard the news that my mother passed away. Point being, I was just really in the middle of a shitstorm, and there were a couple of decks that I bought at the time, and most of them I did not like. I just could not connect. Could have been me. I feel like maybe in this group, I don't know if you're going through a lot or if your partner is going through a lot, and maybe you're just not understanding how that can really fuck with communication between two parties, but it really can. So I'm just here to say that before we get started. Let's move on into what is your partner trying to express but they're unable to. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Ten of Swords. It's interesting because your partner is trying to express that they're witnessing a mental death in you. You used to be so grounded. And so nurturing and wise, and you had all your shit together. You were happy. You had a sunny disposition. Everyone loved to be around you. Everyone could feel your warmth. You were a star. You stood out. And now it's just like you're mentally defeated. It's just like dead, just dead, just death. I don't want to tell you how they feel, but they're really hurting for you. Let's see, why are they unable to express it? We have the Key, we have the Tree, and we have the Ring. Your partner is complex too. Please tell me why is the Key here for why they're unable to express. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. I don't want to misrepresent your person in the midst of all of your chaos. Yeah. No, Ring. Okay. What your partner wants to express to you is that they want to be your new roots. They want to be the place that you dwell. They want to be your partner, your provider. They want to be your home. The first part was hard to unlock because it's a key, but really they want to unlock you. They want to unlock the cage. It's like they feel like you're trapped inside of your sorrow, and they want to be the key that brings you back to enjoyment, right? That brings you back to the childlike you, the playful you. They want to unlock that for you. I got a lot of threes here, right? On these two, I have 3, 3, and I have 13, which is a 3. You may want to look up 3313. I wouldn't just look up angel numbers. For you guys that are looking up angel numbers when you get them, I want to suggest that you look up a gematria, or gematria, Gematria index, okay? And you're going to type in the number, and they're going to give you a list of words that numerically represent that code of numbers. And through there, you should be able to pick out what the message is. But 3313 is a message for you in particular, okay? Yeah, this person is unable to express it to you because they don't know how to unlock it. And they feel like it may not be well received from you if you're not in your happy state of mind already, or again, if that makes sense. I hope I'm not mumbling. I hope I'm not confusing the thoughts, but they're unable to express it because they feel like they need to save you first. It's kind of like they need to save you from your mental trepidation, but I kind of got a feeling that you're coming out of it anyways. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And this is going to conclude today's reading. Sorry I cut it off so quick, but it was a little bit too heavy for me. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.